Hey, Israel. Hey. Hi, Israel. Hey, family. I want to thank those who have been praying for me. Been going through a little difficulties. I got to do it without the lights. It ain't one thing, it's another. Want to thank you, each and every one of you who have been praying for me. I'm telling you, for the last 3 weeks, the daughter of Yah has really been going through. I couldn't talk. My voice had me sounding like a gentleman, a man. And please forgive my voice on today because it's still kind of scrappy. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. Those of you who have been praying for your sister, because you know I would have been coming on by now. But because of difficulties and challenges and health issues, I was unable to do my show. But Yahweh bless the day where I feel so much better. And truly, you know your sister sensitive. So I thank each and every one of you for all the prayer that you have been delivering and throwing up for me. Please share this. My time on this YouTube is off. On my computer is off. And I had to get somebody to fix it for me because I don't know how to do it. All right, let's have a little prayer. I just want to say to Yahweh be the glory for keeping me, watching over me, blessing me. When I've been asking God to bless you all with financial blessings, guess what? He's been blessing me with financial blessings as well. I was shocked on my card. I received, I'm telling you, a nice sum of money. And I was so shocked. I had to tell somebody what God had did for me. I didn't know, telling you the truth, didn't know this was coming. But I surely, truly thank the Most High for what he have done and did for your sister. Look, I just want to say, there is no secret what Yahweh can do. What he has done for others, he will do for you. I'm going to turn to the east, and I want to say a little prayer. To Yahweh be the glory. Aniohe Barukata Abba Yah. I ask that you would look down on your children's everywhere, wherever they may be. I'm asking for miracles, 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 miracles for Mother Earth, miracles for the water we drink, the air we breathe, the food we eat, miracles for the holy Melachim, which are the angels, miracles, miracles for the first Oh, Lord. Responders. I'm talking about the first responders who are not just in it for the money, but they are really, truly in it for the saving of the souls of these earthlings, your children's. Abba, I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. And I want to say in your holy name, thank you for not letting a fire break out, no gas leaks, no carbon monoxide, no odorless gas, no water, no floods. Thank you for no kind of disasters coming into our homes, our buildings. Abba, thank you. Our apartments, our business. I just want to say thank you for another day's journey. Thank you for my life. Thank you for looking beyond my faults and seeing my needs. I just want to say, Israel, please, we got to start asking Yahweh to forgive us for every sin that we have committed before Him. Eternally, I ask for forgiveness. I just want to say thank you for my laying down, my getting up. Thank you for blessing me in the marketplace. Thank you, Yahweh, for blessing me at the car shop. Oh, Abba, the car repair. Thank you, Yahweh. Thank you. In your holy name, let thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Sila, Todaro, Batama Yahweh. Aniohe Barukata Abba Yah. Thank you. Look, I went to get my car repaired to get some things done. And I want you all to know it's a blessing to give. The first time meeting my repairman, I took and brought him a nice ass, huge, big, large cheese cherry cake. He was so glad. I didn't know this man. He came in and grabbed me and hugged me so tight. Ooh, and shook me. I was like, wow. And when it came time to pay him, he didn't charge me what it was supposed to have been charged. He reduced it a whole lot. Then this next time I went, which was last week, I took him to some submarine sandwiches and some nachos, the large size nachos, and the not the 6 inch, but the 1 inch. No, not the 12 inch. I bought them two of them and had it cut in 3 sections. Two. God bless. Wait, didn't even cut. When I added it up, it was supposed to be one price, but the lady, she reduced the price for me because she messed up on my order. And I was like, would you look at God? And then I took it to my car dealer. I mean, not my car dealer, my car repairman. And I told him I got something for you. And he was so shocked. I brought them lunch. And I still having problems. So when I took the car back, he pulled the car in to the shop. And whatever he did, he finished repairing it or did something and had me to come and get in the car. And he showed me how to work it. And I asked for one thing, but he put something else in. And he only charged me. First, he told me it was going to be $35. Then he turned around and told me, when I went to pay him, he said, hold your money. Just hold it for now and wait until after I finish servicing you. And when he finished servicing me, he only charged me $22. Now, you know I had to bless that brother. I had to bless him. I bought that bag of submarine and chips and nachos in there to him. And he said when he got out the car, he said, you were on time with lunch. I want you to know Yahweh always bless me to be on time. Whether I'm late or early, he always bless your sister to be on time. Isn't that wonderful? I just lost 50 something pounds. I got on the scale this morning. I was so shocked. I'm going down, slowly going down. So when you see me adjusting my clothes, it's because I've lost so much weight and my clothes be sliding over. And I be trying to keep it where it won't be sliding off of me. But I'm losing weight and I thank God. Now I just want to get, I'm in the 80s, 180, 184. So now I want to get down to 170 and I want to hold, see if I can hold at 170. Because I'm telling you, I put these pants on and this top and my shape coming back. Oh man. Oh, I look so good. When I went outside, sister was stopping cars. Sister was turning heads. I had my hair fixed up. I was looking good. I know I was looking good. And I was walking a certain kind of way. And I'm telling you, uh, I thank God how he working on me, how he blessing me. Oh, Lord, have mercy. I'll be saying, God, beautify to me. Beautify me. In your holy name, beautify me. Bless me to look good. And I'm telling you, oh, everything is lining up. Now, uh, I think next week or week before, give myself 2 more weeks. I'm gonna start going to the gym so I can start working up. Cause I done lost so much weight that I need tightening up now. I need to be tightened up. So you know when your sister get tightened up, oh, oh, it's a done deal. But I'm still a virtuous woman. I don't care what nobody say. You can still date sisters and be virtuous. Remember that. Don't give your fruit away. You want to consummate a marriage. If he willing to wait, that's a blessing. That's truly a blessing. They call it a fruit. They call it an apple. They call it a pie. They call it a love machine. And I want you to know, woo, Yahweh, Yahweh got your back. Yahweh got your back if you still trying to be virtuous. You know what I mean? So, sisters, keep yourself. You ain't got to be in no hurry. But you know, it's the young folks. They they really not into serving the Lord. They really not into pleasing him. And they really not into, I have to generalize and say some, because you got some young peoples out there, they are worshiping and praising the Most High, and they are keeping themselves. Uh-huh. Sure are. One moment, cousin. I'm in the chat room. Come on, come and chat with me. Come join me. Come chat with me. Look, today's lesson is on what Yahweh hates. I'm telling you, this lesson, a lot of you all are not gonna like it. You're gonna hate it. Yeah. So come and go with me. We're gonna start with Noah's nakedness. A lot of people thinking that his sons had sex with him. And that's not true. Noah had more than one wife. When those young men ran in and covered Noah and his wife up, they turned their backs. They didn't go in looking, seeing. Excuse me. All right. Turn with me to Genesis 9. I gotta see this. What I'm getting ready to teach you all today, they do not, when I say they, I'm talking about leaders. I'm talking about mores. Well, some mores do. I'm talking about pastors. I'm talking about bishops. Some do and some don't. But they're not going to teach it the way I'm getting ready to teach it. All right? So let's go to Genesis 9:21. We got to go there first. And some of the things that I'm getting ready to say is really going to blow some of you all's mind. And then some of it is not. Because some of you have been looking at movies that's getting ready to say, that has said or taught some of the things that I'm getting ready to say. All right. So we're going to Genesis 9:21. And it reads on this wise. It reads like this. And he drank, we're talking about Noah. These are the sons of Noah, and of them was the whole earth overspread. And Noah began to be an husbandman, and he planted a vineyard. Now I'm going to go back and read that. These are the three sons of Noah, and of them was the whole earth overspread. And Noah began to be an husbandman, and he planted a vineyard. Well, when they plant vineyards, there's grapes, and they make wine out of grapes, okay? And he drank of the wine and was drunken, and he was uncovered within his tent. Now, you got to remember now, there was a flood, 40 days and 40 nights. And he was in this great big huge ark with a lot of animals, 2 of each kind. And it probably had an odor up in there. And he probably couldn't please his wives the way he wanted to. And his sons with their wives probably couldn't please their daughters I mean, their wives the way they wanted to because all the animals was up in there. Okay? He said, and Ham, the father of Canaan. This is the land that Yahweh have blessed us with and is waiting for us to return. Saw the nakedness of his father and told his two brothers without. You see that? And he drank of the wine and was drunken. Talking about Noah, the father. And he was uncovered within his tent. So, you know, when you drink a lot, you get drunk, the body becomes hot, and you can't stand a lot of um, linen sheets or anything on your body, bedspreads or whatever, when you drunk because you get hot and you out of it. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father and told his two brethren without. And Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon both their shoulders and went backwards. So that means one of the brothers went in and he went in and saw the nakedness. But two of the brothers, they turned around and went in backwards so they couldn't see the nakedness of their father and covered the nakedness of their father, and their faces were backwards, and they saw not their father's nakedness. You see that? And Noah woke from his wine, from his drunkenness, his stupidness, and knew what his younger son had done unto him. You see that? Okay, the next one is Leviticus 18. Come on, go with me. Leviticus 18 chapter 6 through 8. And it reads on this wise: None of you shall approach to any that is near of kin to him to uncover their nakedness. I am Yah. The nakedness of their father or the nakedness of their mother shall thou not uncover. She is your mother. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. So this is what Noah's nakedness was. It was his wives. He landed there naked next to his wife. But they went in to cover them up. But the thing about it is they never should have been in the tent. That was their tent. They got their own tent with their wives. And his father and his wives in the tent, drinking, enjoying being off that boat. And they got naked. They did what husbands and wives do. And they both was drunk and got naked. No child was supposed to went in there and covered their father and them up. They should have left them alone. That's why they got cursed. One of them got cursed. You understand? Okay. Now, I'm going to go over to 14. Same book, but just the 14th verse. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy father, brother. Thou shalt not approach to his wife. She is thy aunt. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy daughter-in-law. She is thy son's wife. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. That means when it say uncover, that means thou shalt not have sex with family members. And when you uncover the nakedness of Noah, you uncover the nakedness of his wife. The father ain't gonna care about a son going in looking at him. They got the same equipment. They got the same thing. So wait, he ain't gonna get mad about that. He get mad over you uncovering and looking at his nakedness, and the nakedness was his wife. You understand that? Okay. Now we're going to go to Leviticus, starting at 20 and 11. I'm telling you, but I want you all to read the whole chapter of Leviticus 18. Read that whole chapter because it says laws concerning standards for the people. Now, I'm going to have to read this one day, but there are certain things I'm trying to hit on today, hit and miss on today. So just bear with me as I read Leviticus 18. No, let me go. Yeah, 18, 6 through 8. And I think I did that already. None of you shall approach to any that is near kin to him to uncover their nakedness. I am Yah, the nakedness of thy father, or the nakedness of thy mother, shall thy not uncover. She is thy mother. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. And this was the nakedness of Noah. Okay. Now let me go to Leviticus 18, 6 through, okay, I did that, plus 14. And it says, thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy fathers. And that's the wife. Okay, go with me now to 22. Same book, just 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind. And this is really what I'm trying to get at. Because these preachers, teachers, those who's supposed to carry the whole armor of the Most High, they done dropped it because now they letting certain spirits come up in the church. And this is when Yahweh says, come up out of her, because they letting any and everything in the church, and they are agreeing with it. Man has agreed to let the same sex get married. And that shouldn't be. And it's become law now. God is upset. Don't y'all see the floods, the fires, the earthquakes, the tsunamis, the tornadoes? Don't you see it? All right. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. Sodomy. That's what sodomy is. Man having man, and they're having sex in the rectum. Okay, let's go to footnotes. And footnotes 1822 says, Homosexuality is clearly forbidden. Also, it tells you to see 2013. Thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy mother's sister, for she is thy mother's near kinwoman. Where the penalty, is death. And note, then I went to Genesis. I ran over here to Genesis. I'm in the footnotes now. This is in the footnotes. I went to Genesis 19 and 5. So you'll find a lot when you start doing research. That's why I tell you, do research. I hope you all didn't forget to bring your pencil, your pen, and your history book, because y'all need to look up. Go back and look up. Don't go by what I say. Go just look up what I'm saying to you and let Yahweh work with you concerning what's being said. So this is 19 and 5, and it says, and they called unto Lot and said unto him, where are the men which came in to you this night? Bring them out unto us, that we may know them. Now, when they say that, they talk about having sex with these angels. And the angel's not going to allow that. These sanctified angels, these are holy angels. And these men, let me show you what it says. He says, I'm in the footnotes, that we may know them, have sex with them. God attitude towards the sin of homosexual. But they don't even want to talk about this. They don't even want to bring this up because they got them directing. They got these homosexuals directing in the choir, cooking in the kitchen, doing some of everything, ushering at the door, singing in the choir. They're doing everything, and the pastors are allowing it. And when they don't allow it, they make a big stench out of it, and it's all over the news because sin is being allowed everywhere. Why y'all think I tell you to pray? I tell you to pray all the time because this demon has let everything loose. But it's going to get worse than what it is. Like I told you, you got little Pharaoh in, but it's a bigger Pharaoh coming that's going to be worse than him, that's going to have everybody on their knees crying out to the Most High like Pharaoh did back in the days when Israel was in Egypt. Okay? You got to understand what happened back then is going to happen again. He says homosexuality seen in the destruction of Solomon and Gomorrah, and in Leviticus 18:22, which I read to you, 19, Leviticus 22, and jump to Leviticus 18:29, 20:13, and I read that. Now we got to go to Romans 1 and 26. Got to go to the gospel now. And it's in the gospel too, and they won't even bring it. They won't even read it. It's Romans 1:26. And it reads like this. For this cause, Yah gave them up unto a vile affection. For even their women did change their nature or their natural use into that which is against nature. Okay, now you got women, sisters, having sex with each other, and instead of using a man's tool or a private part, they rather use these toys, which is messing them up, causing cancer and other things within the fruit area or the vagina area. He said, for this cause Yahweh gave them up unto a vile affection, for even their women did change the nature or the natural use into that which is against nature. Now I'm going to read this whole thing because I really was only supposed to read that. And likewise also the men leaving the natural use of the women, meaning men don't really want women anymore. Men want men. And I've seen so many handsome men, but they don't desire a woman. Beautiful men, handsome, good looking. But they don't desire a woman, they desire a man. And it says, burnt in their lusts, one towards another, men with men. I'm reading this out the book. I'm not making this up. Go to Romans, like I told you, Romans 1, starting at 26. But I'm going to go back and read 25. And it says, men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was met. See that? And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, Yahweh gave them over to a reprobated man. So most of these men that's running around and having sex with another man, they reprobated. They are reprobated. They have reprobated minds. They don't think clearly. And they all got the same spirit. Go by one. If you're spiritual and chosen, you'll see all of them have the same spirit. He said, recompense of their error which was met. And even as they did not like to retain Yahweh in their knowledge, Yahweh gave them over to a reprobated mind to do those things which are not convenient, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of Yah, despiteful, proud, boaster, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents. Don't y'all see everything I'm reading is happening, is out there? This is the century, 21st century, and everything is going on in today's knowledge, in today's world. Everything, even though it's changed, but it's still going on. Where am I? Despite its proud boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedience to parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, who, knowing the knowledge of Yahweh, that they which commit such things are worthy of death. Why die when you can live? Having sex in the rectum is abomination, it's sinful, it's against God. I had a dream where God showed me, I was dreaming where God showed me red tape in the back of my of my bottom or my gluteus maximus, my butt, my behind. He showed me red tape back there. So I went to my cousin and I told him about the dream. And he told me that you're not supposed to have sex in the rectum. And that's what God was showing you. That's a no-no. That's a death action. You want to die quick? Do that. That's why they coming up with AIDS, all kind of diseases. And now they making pills where you can live longer. And now they doing it with excuse me, with condoms. And they think that that germ, that virus won't break through the condom while you having sex. Condoms break. He said, who knowing the judgment of Yahweh, that they which commit such sins are worthy of death, not only to the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. They have pleasure. You got men out there prostituting because they dressing up looking like women, and y'all seeing them coming on TV now, singing on The Voice, American Idol, America Got Talent, in the movies. They making movies for homosexuals now. And they having sex right there on TV so you could see it. Yahweh don't change. He's the same today, yesterday, and tomorrow, and forevermore. That's why I'm telling you all, saints, we got to pray. We even have them in our families. 25, I'm going back to 25. Romans 1:25, it says, who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. They did a lot, still doing a lot. And Yahweh don't like that. Okay, now let me go back. I'm at okay, now I gotta go to 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. Remember now I'm in the note. I'm in the footnotes. And it says Corinthians, 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. And it reads like this. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yah? See that? You run around here committing all this sinful act, having sex in the rear, women's buying these toys and using them and putting them in you when you could have natural sex with a man, but you got to be married. But everything going on in this day and time, women don't care. They having sex outside of marriage. You becoming unvirtuous. Okay, it says, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yah? Be not deceived, neither fornicators. You run around here just giving your gift away. Not just your gift, but your fruit away. Men got fruit too. It's ACDC. ACDC. Look up. The carpenter told me what ACDC mean. One represents a woman and one represents a man. The part that goes in represents the man. The holes of the instrument, when you got to stick the part in order for to have lights or electricity. One is AC, one is DC. And you stick that part in to, I think, AC and DC, that connects, and that's equal to how men and women have an affair or have sex. Okay, it says neither fornication, neither fornicators, nor idolizers, nor adulterers, nor effeminate or effeminate. Now I looked that up, and it means effeminate is having or showing gratitude that are considered more suited to it's really about a man. That's what effeminate means. It's having or showing qualities that are considered more suited to a woman than a man, or not manly in appearance or manner. That's what effeminate is. EFFEMINATE. It's a man showing himself to be liking of a woman, but he's a man. I went to school. When I was going to school, there was a guy, but I'm telling you all, he looked just like a woman. Kept his nails done. He dressed, had his makeup done really good, had his hair fixed. He let his hair grow out, put on makeup, eyeliner, lifted, had a nice shape. You never knew that this was a man until when he be talking, every now and then his voice would change. His voice would change, and we'd be like, what? And then one day we was on the bus together, and we got a chance to talk, and he let me know that he was gonna get operation and have his private cut off. And during this time, I wasn't in church like that. So it didn't matter to me. But when you get in church and you start studying and you find out that's an abomination and Yahweh don't like that, he's not into that. Yahweh only had one wife, and that was you, Israel. He wasn't running around having sex with a man and sex with you, sisters. You have a sanctified father. Woo. He said, nor adulterers, nor effeminates, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. Abusers with mankind, meaning men having sex with men. Okay, now I'm finna go to the footnotes. Watch what the footnote says. Effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. See that? Both expressions refer to homosexuality. The first to those who allow themselves to be used unnaturally, and the second to active homosexual. Warning is given against the backgrounds of incest. Family having sex with family. And we know that's to be true with King James, the man who's supposed to have wrote this Bible. King James was a homosexual. He was bisexual. He said, warning is given against the background of incense, homosexuality, pederasty, and other unnatural sexual vices that were prevalent against the Greeks and the Romans. Well, this way it came from the Romans and the Greeks, and it spread it. Because I guess back then, men didn't want babies. And the only way you could have a baby is through a man and a woman. And they enjoyed having sex with each other. Back then, they couldn't get married. But today, in today's time, you could get married. Back then, they had to go into the closet, had out in the closet. But now, Robert made a song telling people to come out the closet. Telling people to come out the closet. And other unnatural sexual vices that were prevalent amongst the Greek and Romans. Socrates and 14 other, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm saying it right. Socrates and 14 of the first 15 Roman Empire practiced homosexuality. Yah did not want Hebrews to confuse with sex, S-E-C-T, sex, that permit such things. Yahweh wasn't into that. Wasn't into homosexuality, men having sex with men. Come on now. Why you think the angels had to blind them when they went down there to Solomon and Gomorrah? Talking about, where the men you brought down here? Where they at? Bring them so we could lie with them. What? And them men's blinded them. Okay, the next one is 1 Timothy 1 and 10. 1 Timothy 1 and 10. Okay, and it reads like this. For whoremongers, for them that defile themselves with mankind, men having men, for men stragglers, for liars, for prejudged person, and if there be any other thing that is contrary to sound doctrine. But that ain't sound doctrine. Men having sex with men, women having sex with women. That ain't no sound doctrine. That sound like sound doctrine to you? No. All right. Let's go to, went to the footnotes. Leviticus 20 and 13. Come go with me to Leviticus 20 and 13. Brothers and sisters, please share, hit that like button, and subscribe. Please share what you learn. A lot of people is not going to like what they hear today. But I'm not bringing it up myself. I'm bringing it out the word. That's why I tell you, I'll bring your pen and paper and notes. Take notes and study. And a lot of you sisters, y'all done got so into fornicating yourself that you don't want to stop. You don't want to be a kept woman. You don't want to consummate a marriage. You want to keep having sex till you get pregnant, and then you want to wait around until he decides he want to marry you. When you can do all of that after you get married. It's legal to get married. But there are two kinds of marriages. There's a spiritual marriage. When a brother touch a woman, that's automatically his wife. But the words say we got to do whatever state we're living in, city, country. We got to keep it. And here in America, you got to get license in order to have sex with your husband or with your wife. Yes. And if anything happened to the wife or the husband, you could go and get compensated for that. But spiritual marriage, you can't get nothing. Not a thing. Okay, Leviticus 20 and 11. And it says, and the man that lieth with his father's wife have uncovered his father's nakedness. And that's talking about his wife. Genesis 19 and 5. I think I did that. Let me go back and make sure. I'm telling you, this is a lot. I wish some of these babies that's out here that's being loose. But we got some mothers and fathers out here that are training their children, teaching them right. Genesis 19 and 5. Okay, I read that one. Leviticus 18:29. Let's go to Leviticus 18:29. For whosoever shall commit any of these abominations, even the soul that commits them shall be cut off from amongst their people. Yahweh is saying if you're committing these type of sins, you will be cut off. Meaning, he's going to treat you the way he treats Satan and his imps, or the people that worship Satan. That's what he's going to do. Set them on fire, burn them up, turn them to ashes, and we're going to walk over there their ashes when the time comes. See that? Okay, let's go to. Hmm, I did that. Okay, now let me break down homosexuality. Homosexuals is romantic attraction, sexual attraction, or sexual behavior between man of the same sex agenda, and likewise with the woman. Two women having sex. And got all these handsome men out there having sex with each other, and you got all these pretty women, be it in corporate, and they look good and having sex with each other. Let's go to Exodus 30th chapter. And I gotta say, I want to thank those who given me a shout out, letting me know they missed the teachings. I want to say I missed you too, but because of my throat, the medicine that was given to me had an effect on my throat. I'm really barely talking now. If you could hear it, I was sounding so much like a man. I refuse. I'm telling y'all, I refuse to come on and let you all hear that. It was awful. Yes, and then I'm running back and forth to the clinic. All right, it's Exodus 30th chapter, starting at 1 through 10. And this is talking about burning incense because they took a lot of things away from us. And you see a lot of other nations doing what we're supposed to be doing. To burn incense and a candle, that only represents a prayer going up to the Most High. You can burn a candle and incense every day. You want something loose, sent back to wherever it came from. You're asking God for help. Yahweh, help me. All right. And thou shalt make an altar to burn incense upon a shittim wood, shalt thou make it. A cubit shall be the length thereof, and a cubit the breadth thereof. 4 square shall it be, and 2 cubits shall be the height thereof. The horn thereof shall be of the same. This is talking about the altar now. They had to make an altar. And thou shalt overlay it with pure gold, the top thereof, and the side thereof, round about, and the horn thereof, and thou shalt make unto it a crown of gold round about, and 2 golden rings shalt thou make to it under the crown of it, by the 2 corners thereof, upon the 2 sides of it shalt thou make it, and they shall be for places for the staves to bear it whither. And thou shalt make the staves of shittim wood, and overlay them with gold, and thou shalt put it before the veil that is by the ark of the testimony, before the mercy seat that is over the testimony, where I meet with you. And Aaron shall burn, talk about incense and candles, thereon sweet in sin. Okay? Anytime when it says sweet Savior and sweet in sin, it's talking about a prayer. We're praying to the Most High. Whatever it is you're praying to Him for, help, salvation, forgiveness, finance, help, whatever it is, these candles and incense go straight up to the Most High. Every morning when he dresses the lamp, he shall burn incense upon it. Now, when he talk about the lamp, he talking about burning the candle as well. And when Aaron lighteth the lamp at evening, he shall burn incense upon it, a perpetual incense before Yahweh throughout your generation. Do you see that? It's supposed to be burnt throughout your generation. Incense and candles. Okay, go with me to now signs of the Sabbath. A lot of people don't keep the Sabbath. They don't keep the Sabbath. But I keep telling you, Sabbath is sundown Friday to sundown Saturday. So now let's go to the Sabbath, which is Exodus 31, right around the corner from where you are. Exodus 31, and we're going to start at 12 through 17. And it says, speak thou also unto the children of Israel. He was always speaking to you, Israel. He wasn't speaking to the earthlings, everybody. We have a God, a Yahweh, a Elohim, that says he is a jealous God. And besides him, there is no other God. We're not supposed to worship no other God but him. And we around here worshiping in every other God but him. We're not even supposed to let another deity, another God cross our lips. Okay. He says, speak thou also unto the children of Israel, saying, verily my Sabbath ye shall keep, for it is a sign between me. See that? It's a sign. When you keep the Sabbath, it's a sign. A sign between me and you throughout your generation, that ye may know that I am Yahweh, that doeth sanctify you. It's a sign. You got to keep the Sabbath. Sundown Friday, sundown Saturday. There are a lot of things you can do on the Sabbath, but have sex, clean the house, go shopping, do laundry. You have to prepare your meal on Friday morning, all the way up until the sun go down. You prepare your meal for Friday and for the Sabbath. Make sandwiches, drink juices, sodas. You could even drink a light champagne, which is beer. You can have company, play games, go out to walk, go to the beach, go fishing. It's a lot you could do on the Sabbath. Go driving around. But I wouldn't, because gas costs too much. Gas is too high. But I would like to go fishing. I need me a fishing partner. He says, where did how far? 31, 12 through 17. And ye shall keep the Sabbath, therefore, for it is holy unto you. The Sabbath day is holy. Everyone that defiles it shall surely be put to death. See, a lot of people walking around here, they don't even know how holy the Sabbath day is. And that you would die, you would be put to death if you don't keep the Sabbath day. Why you think I'm crying out to you? I'm always speaking to you of the Sabbath day. I don't want you to perish. Keep the Sabbath day if you haven't been keeping it. That's why I ask for you all, tell you all every day. I say every time when I come on, I say you all need to repent if you're not keeping this Sabbath day. You could die from almost anything. Men with men, women with women. That's against laws. Homosexuality, homosexuals. You'll die behind that. Not keeping the Sabbath day. I just read it. It shall surely be put to death. For whosoever doeth any work, can't work, can't do nothing. You got to call in. I can't work on the Sabbath. Therein that soul shall be cut off from amongst his people. 6 days may work be done, but in the seventh is the Sabbath of rest, holy to Yah. Whosoever doeth any work in the Sabbath day, that should have been on the Sabbath day, in that doeth any work on the Sabbath day, he shall surely be put to death. Y'all see that? Wherefore the children of Israel shall keep the Sabbath, to observe the Sabbath throughout their generation, for a perpetual covenant. A covenant is an agreement. Come on, brothers and sisters. It is a sign between me, Yahweh, and the Yaladins, the children of Israel, forever. For in 6 days Yahweh made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day he rested and was refreshed. That's what it means. You got to be refreshed. People working so hard on these jobs and they dying from heart attacks, strokes, bored, tired, overworked, won't let the body regenerate itself. Come on, saints. We can't do that. I'm reading it to you. What's the next one? Now we got to go to Exodus 8 and 11. Exodus 8 and 11. And it says, do I have that right? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. I wrote that down wrong. I'm sorry. Let's go to Exodus 20. Okay, I found it. It's Exodus 20. I didn't put the chapter there. Exodus 28 and 11. Come on, go with me. Exodus 28 and 11. It says, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shall thou labor and do all thy works. Do all your works. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of Yahweh, your Elohim, which is God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou nor thy son, nor thy daughters, your manservant, nor your maidservants, nor your cattle, nor your strangers that is within your gate. For in 6 days Yahweh made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that is in them, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore Yahweh blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. You see that? It's a blessing to keep the Sabbath day. And then you even have the 10 Commandments on the fourth day. The fourth number, it says, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Y'all see that? It's a lot I'm taking y'all through today. Now I'm going to run over here right quick. I just want to reiterate something to you all. We have an amazing Father. He looks over you when you sleep. He take care of you when you get up. He take care of you on your going in and coming in. He blesses you in the storehouses. Y'all see that? In the warehouses. He give you favor where favor is needed, where favor is due. Yahweh blesses you in the streets, in the mailboxes, in the checking and savings account. I just told you, he just blessed me 3 weeks ago. And I'm telling you, I was shocked. I was so impressed because I'm always praying for you all. When I ask God for anything for me, I'm asking for him to forgive me, bless me with my health and my strength. I'm asking him to bless you, Israel, with your soulmate, with your husband, and that he bless you with a good marriage, that Yahweh would take care of everything, that it won't be costing so much. I'm asking Yahweh to look beyond your faults and see your needs, that he is your provider. We are married to Yahweh. We're married to him in a way where he takes care of us, provide for us, not with no sex. And the Catholics got where they call themselves married to God and they can't have sex. And you see what they doing? Pedophiling, raping these little boys. And some of the nuns is gay. And he never told us that we couldn't marry. We just can't fornicate, commit adultery. I just watched a movie last night where a guy was an attorney and he had a client, was a woman who was going through hard times with her husband because her husband was in an accident and he couldn't perform his manly duties or his marital duties. And so he gave her to his partner. The partner was out taking care of other duties to the business. So he took his client, and the client poured out her soul to him, and I guess it touched him. He had feelings, and he just met her. And the next time when she came in and poured out her feelings again, telling him about how her husband was treating her, and she jumped up and grabbed him, held him, and kissed him. Well, I guess by him not having wifely duties at home, his wife kept turning him off. And he was faithful at this particular time, but every time when he returned to his wife 4 times, she turned them down. And I guess by this woman who was married and her husband was in the wheelchair and he couldn't perform, and she's offering, I know you're not supposed to do this. You know you're not supposed to do this. But he haven't had any from his wife, and he know that's a sin, but he launched at it. She threw it at him, and he became a fornicator, an adulterer. Well, both of them was married, so that made them both an adulterer. And it says, Exodus 19:3, thou shalt have no other God before me. Thou shalt not make unto you, Israel, any graven images, but you wear them. You wear those crosses. You wear those crosses with the image of a fake deity, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above or that is in the earth beneath. Talking about we're not supposed to make angel wings or angels. None of that. Not supposed to have your walls covered with this fake imitation JC. And especially when they talking about having the Last Supper, that has nothing to do with Yahweh, your Elohim. Nothing to do with him. They made all that up. That's why I told you all to go to Joseph at Will on YouTube and pull it up and put in who made Jesus. Y'all see that? Or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to keep to them, nor serve them, for I am Yahweh, your Elohim. He says, I am a jealous God. Yahweh is telling you, I'm jealous. You run around there giving that glory to him, to those images, to them fake gods, when you should be giving it to me. You singing all these gospel songs, but you singing it to the wrong deity. It's supposed to be sung to Yahweh. You hear me? He said, God am a jealous God, visiting the iniquities of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me. He's showing thousands of mercy of us who love him and keep my commandments. Thou shalt not take the name of Yahweh thy Elohim in vain, for Yahweh will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Y'all see that? Now, let me go to my footnotes, where it says graven image, a figure of wood or stone that is an object of worship, where you bow down and get up. The Sabbath serves as a holy day and a day of rest for both man and animals. They want to work these animals to death until they have um, uh, uh, liquid coming out of their nose and out of their mouth. They work them to death, make them work hard. It says, commemorating Yahweh's rest after the work of creation. That's what we're supposed to do. Rest. 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 Okay. So I guess let me see, Exodus 32 and 14. I think I got two more. And then I'm conclude it. But I really hope you all are getting something out of this, because a brother came to me and said, some of this you teaching, it's not being taught like this in the congregation, in the church. I try to make it plain. I try to make it so plain where if a child listened to it, a child could understand that I'm saying, honor Yahweh, your father, your mother and father, honor God. Don't be out here doing all this wicked stuff, abomination. But those who are doing it, they're going to die anyway. What did I say? Exodus 32, 14. Now I want you all to listen to this. Exodus 32, 14 says, and Yahweh repented of the evil which he thought to do unto his people. Now, if Yahweh can repent to us for the evils that he has done, he brought that 40 days of rain. He killed off a whole lot of people. Then he said, it won't be rain next time, it's going to be fire. But if anybody is paying attention, it's fire, rain, and mud storms, mud floods with mud, houses going into the water, holes coming up, sinkholes, where houses going into the sinkholes, killing up people. But he repented. And then it said the repentance of the people in Exodus 33. Then Moses, he left a prayer behind, the prayer of Moses. And I read to you all the last time the prayer of Daniel or Daniel. Yes, I did. So everything that's in the Bible, it has come to pass, but there are a few more things that has to come to pass before we get a wrap up, before all of this come to a conclusion. Exodus 24, 6 through 8. That's it. And Moses took half of the blood and put it in the basin, and half of the blood he sprinkled on the altar. And he took the book of the covenant, the agreement, and read in the audience of the people. And they said, all that Yahweh has said, we do and be obedient. This is how Israel got kicked out of the land, because they lied. They didn't keep everything that was in that Bible, everything that was in that agreement, everything that was in that covenant. They didn't do it. And Moses took the blood and sprinkled it on the people. That's why I told you all, we are blood covenant people. We don't drink no blood and eat no cracker for nobody. Come on now. And said, behold, the blood of the covenant which Yahweh has made with you, Israel, concerning all these words. And that's the 10 Commandments. And we got to keep it. All right, brothers and sisters. I hope you all enjoyed that. I'm just now getting back. Bear with me. Please share this. Go back and restudy it. Look it up. Look them words up. I did. And you'll see God is not pleased with what man is doing. Man is creating things that will cause him to die and not enter into the house of eternal life. Y'all see that? Don't you all get caught up in that. I've seen some young folks who are so in to keeping the word of God that they are afraid to do anything that they feel might hurt him. And we're supposed to be the same way. As we get older, some of us, we get a little slack. But we still got to do what Yahweh say do. He send you dreams. He send you peoples. He send you babies. He send you things on TV. Yahweh is your father. He is Ash, Asher, Ash. I am that I am he. Yod, He, Vah, Yah, Yahuwah. I am that I am. Brothers and sisters, we have to be obedient. There is nobody else like our Abba. I want to thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. If you get an opportunity, please share. Share this. Share this with your brothers and sisters. In Yahweh's holy name, let thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. To Yahweh be the glory. And I'm asking him to release the Shekinah glory, the Ruach Kadesh, and the Holy Spirit in our homes, in our minds, in our dreams, in our visions, in the earth. Bless Mother Earth. I'm going to bless this word. Let somebody hear it and change their words. Michael Jackson said, there's a man in a mirror who needs to change his ways. And if it's you, come on now. We got to change what we do. We got to change it. If we not pleasing Yahweh, if we pleasing everybody but him, we got to do what he say do. Because it's a time frame. Everything within his time frame. And he's coming back. And that's why I be praying and asking Yahweh to bless the Exodus. I hope you all get an opportunity to go and see the picture of not the Bible, of the Exodus. Go see it with Charleston Heston. See it. Because what happened back then is going to happen again. But only this is modern day Egypt. And you got to remember that. This is modern day Egypt. Brothers and sisters, you all have a very blessed and a wonderful day. Know that Yahweh loves you. He's watching over you. The angels watch over you. They protect you. There is no one else but God. He blesses you on your laying down and getting up. Blesses you with your with your hearing, your seeing, your nostrils, your voice. He gives you wisdom, blessing you to be sane. Some of you, he bringing you out of a coma. He's healing you from cancer. He's healing you from being crippled. He's healing you from strokes. There are people who had strokes that couldn't walk. And Yahweh blessed them and healed them. Now they walking and they don't have a deformed arm. Brothers and sisters, there is nobody else but Yahweh. And I keep telling you, he loves you, Israel. Change from your evil ways. Turn from your evil ways. Stop committing adultery and fornication. Keep yourself for your wedding night. And I keep saying virgins should marry virgins. So you all can experience a whole new world amongst your young self or amongst knowing, get to know your body and get to know the life of being married. All right? Keep your fruit. Get to know them. Don't be out there and venture, taking an adventure, testing this one, testing that one. All men are not the same. Some men are very endowed. And same way with the sisters. That's why God, Yahweh, have to put you together. Because there's always somebody out there that could please you, Israel. All right. Want to say thank you, Toda Robah. Please keep praying for me. Please keep praying for me. Because I'm telling you, spirits come in all forms. Don't want the word to get out there. And I'm about teaching the word of Yahweh. I'm not about all this other stuff. I'm about letting you know where you could go find it, look it up, and then teach it to others. It's not about you getting all of it. Share what you learn. In Yahweh's holy name, please be prosperous, be blessed, and know that Yahweh loves you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please share. Hit that like button and subscribe button and let somebody know that Yahweh loves you, Israel. Israel, Yahweh loves you. Until we meet again, brothers and sisters, please enjoy the rest of your evening. There is nobody else like Yah. Nobody else who could bless you, keep you, watch over you, feed you, keep you out of harm's way, and satisfy you and show you mercy. All right. Until we meet again, know that Yahweh loves you and I love you too. Until next day, which is Tuesday, please enjoy the rest of your evening. Shalom, shalom, Israel. Shalom, shalom, family. May Yahweh bless you and keep you and watch over you. Until we meet again. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Now you see my voice is changing. It's trying to get away from me. That's why I gotta go. I don't want y'all to hear me sounding like no me. All right, Israel, have a blessed one. Till we meet again. Shalom, shalom.